Now, after the third one, we got TMNT.
That
which
was decent.
a really good
Concept.
Yeah.
and it worked really well.
Mm-hmm.
The CG movie from, was it 2005? 2006?
I think it was 2008 actually.
It was...
What story were they picking up off of that? Because they didn't
I think that
start
was
it
an
as like a
original
brand
story.
new.
That was an original story.
I
It was
think that
based
was
on
the
the
original.
original.
Yeah, it was a sequel to the
eight
first three
originals,
movies.
Yeah.
It was actually the fourth movie in the series. It was a sequel because they mentioned all the previous movies in it.
Yeah.
Now, what would you give it?
TMNT?
TMNT.
I'd give it like a 7.
7.
8.
I can do a 7, I guess.
I liked the animation. It was smooth. I liked the turtle. I liked the fight between Raphael and Leonardo. That was fantastic.
Yep.
Casey Jones's relationship with Raphael was expanded, which was good. I just didn't like how they changed April from a reporter to an archaeologist all of a sudden.
Yeah,
That was kind of
Midlife
out of the
crisis.
blue. Right. I like the introduction of Kyrie. That was cool.
Yep.
But the villains really didn't. I really didn't feel like I wanted to see them kick the villains' asses. It didn't really push me to like hate the villains. Nothing really happened for me to hate them.
Right. I am glad that Patrick Stewart did the head bad guy's voice.
Yes.
That was great.
Yeah. Patrick Stewart's always amazing. Once again,
Yeah.
British guy's the bad guy.
But technically, he didn't
wasn't
end
the bad
up
guy.
the bad guy. His brother
He initially
and
was not
sister,
the bad guy.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right.
And then he was like, "Yeah, no, this doesn't work for me."
And then after that, they went back to full live action.
Not full live action.
Well, live action. That's why I was trying to hurry us up a little bit.
Not so we went back to a live action version.
Yes, of the Turtles.
Oh god.
Reanimate or revisioned.
No,
the second one under the Nintendo logo or Nickelodeon logo.
Now I can say
I don't like it.
those movies were not geared towards us.
No,
They were not.
they are not our turtles. They are the next generation's turtles.
Yep, they were going for the next generation, and the next generation liked them. For us, they put in stuff for us, but it wasn't geared all towards us.
They dropped the ball on a lot of features. For one, they're supposed to be Ninja Turtles. Why are they 8 feet tall? You can't be a ninja if you're 8 feet tall and weigh like 600 pounds. For two, they're carrying like another 100 pounds worth of shit all over their backs.
Donnie was, but not the other ones weren't.
And they really they really didn't use their weapons.
Donnie did.
Yeah.
Because this weapon's a blunt weapon, you can get away with it. Right? Michelangelo didn't touch his nunchucks.
And you can't really stab people with
The foot soldiers ended up being
Stab him in the thigh.
military soldiers with
Yeah.
guns. And then I was like, no. And then, oh god, Shredder.
no.
You take one of the greatest comic book villains, who's
How can you not like sliding down the hill on your shell?
Watching them crash into a car was fairly entertaining, although problematic.
They had its moments where it brought you back as a kid, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like the bantering between them and stuff, and the character. They got the character spirits right. They just didn't get the execution of the story right. And then the fact they had to go back and reshoot the movie, and when they wanted to use a white guy as Shredder, and then people like said no.
No. And then they made him into a Shredder Iron Man.
A Shredder, a Mecha Shredder, who looked like a bastardization between a Gundam and Super Shredder.
Yep.
Gundam style.
Throw 15 freaking Shredder knives at you and then suck them back in. It's like, what the hell was that?
It was so, that last fight was so just, God. And of course it had to have a sky beam or something like that.
Everything has to have a sky beam where everybody's about to fall.
But the movie made money, kids liked it, so let's make a sequel. But let's put everything in the sequel that you wanted to see as a kid, that these new kids don't know.
You know, Crane was awesome in that one. I liked
Crane and the Technodrome. They were doing that.
Yes.
They did well.
But Krang didn't have any reason to be in the movie.
No.
He was the one that was supplying Shredder with his means of evilness.
Yeah, after he just randomly ports him to Dimension X and Shredder's okay with it, he's just standing there like, oh, okay, I'm just in some weird space and there's an alien talking to me, whatever, I'm Shredder. And Shredder had his mask
Maybe
off
Shredder
the
was
entire
that
time.
badass that he wasn't worried about it.
They finally get the Foot Clan right. They're finally starting to get Shredder a little better, but once again, Shredder's a...
And they in that movie they also chose Baxter to mutate him.
Yeah. They completely dropped the ball in April in the movie. And the camera guy had way too much focus in this movie. They went over the top with the kiddiness and jokes. They just...
Bebop and Rocksteady though.
We're awesome.
Hey,
yes.
I liked them.
Seamus was amazing in that.
Awful. Awful. Worst CGI ever
I don't
in a
care.
movie. Worst CGI.
They were driving a tank. I'm like, this is
And there
awesome.
was no reason for
When
them...
you got a pig driving a hog.
There was no reason for them to be a rhino and a warthog. They don't explain anything other than, well, we have animal ancestors in our DNA and this is what makes it. No! They're supposed to be spliced with that DNA. They're supposed to be experimented on by Shredder.
Because that's a whole different story. That's
It
why.
just, they just ruined everything about Bebop and Rocksteady. It was just,
I was glad to finally see him in a movie, though.
yeah, but not like that.
hog on a hog. That's all I gotta say.
Not like that.
Rhino on a trike.
Not to mention they could take a beating and yet, fine.
I give the first remake a 5 and the second one a 2.
Being that it wasn't based for us, I'm gonna give the first one an 8. My most favorite scene out of that one is the elevator scene when they're going up in the elevator. Second one, I'll give a 7.
First one, there were bits and parts of it. I'll probably give it a 6. And then the second one, I'll probably give it an 8. 7, 8, 7, yeah, 7.5. Yeah, we'll go with that.
I'm gonna do a 6 on the first one. The second one, which I did enjoy because it did improve upon the story of the first one. They brought, it was kind of showing where they were going. God knows if they're gonna make a third one or not. But the second one, I would probably give a 7.
The reason why I give the second one such a low S score is they fucking ruined Casey Jones.
Bebop
forever. No, they ruined Casey Jones forever. He was a whiny little bitch who didn't get his way. It's Officer Jones. I'll be a detective someday. Knock it off.
Well, that's Stephen Admiral for you.
It was the worst. That was worse than Turtles 3's Casey Jones. Casey Jones is more badass than Turtles 3 and he didn't even do anything.
The origin story was off though for these movies.
It was based off of the new line of comics that came out in 2010, I believe, where there were experiments as opposed to just an accident. But it just didn't feel right. And there are rumors that they're rebooting it in a couple more years and there might be a Netflix style show that they're going to focus at adults. They're trying to do like an adult animated show for the Turtles based off the original comics.
Ooh.
Because now we're all
They're having a slumber party with April. Hey, April, you want another shot? Alright,
So that is our not live action, but our film and animation Turtles reviews.
Did we even want to give a score to the one season of the New Order? Is that what it's
Oh,
called?
the New Generation, was it?
With the girl and the magical
we don't
blue
need to talk
thing.
about that.
I'd give it a 2.
0.5.
I'm not even gonna talk about it.
I don't even think it constitutes a score. I'm just gonna skip past that one, ignore it even exists at this point.
Okay.
And then the stage plays and
I give that a 1.
the stage play, I give that one a 10 because Shredder roasts kids in the audience. Alright? It's on a kid's
And
mouth.
you know how pissed you would be as a kid at fucking Shredder? You just want to see that one guy die right there.
He roasts the kids and hits
So
on
he
his
did
mouth.
his
You
job.
don't need better than that. I give that one a 10 just for Shredder roasting, and the rest of it gets a 1.
What happened to you? Your mom's so beautiful. What'd you do? Run down her leg?
We're gonna do a video with the reaction. Corey's never seen these, so we'll do a video of his reaction to the Turtles live play and the Turtles Christmas.
Especially with the guitar.
Their fingers are too big to play goddamn guitars.
They're just gonna play piano.
It's even worse. They had two guitars and drums. April had a song.
Yeah.
Splinter had his own song.
Yeah.
Skipping stones. Skipping stones. It was like the stupidest song ever.
Wow.
So we'll do a separate video of that. So coming up next, we're going to talk about video games.
Video games. Right?
Video games. So stick around. Like, subscribe, share with your friends. Let us know in the comments what your ratings are for the movies. All the good stuff. So hang with us.
Turtle power!
Casanova. Forever Shaka.
Forever Shaka.
Donnie, give it up.
Oh.